And of course, Leo, everybody knows Leo Mugabe is my late sister-in-law's son. And of course, what Dakwa here, our son, is my husband's cousin. So we are here, we came here as a formidable team to see what is going on here, to see what others have actually availed, to the museum. And I understand that we are expected to bring a lot more, because President Mugabe played a very important role in shaping this country and, of course, in participating in the liberation of this country.
Masquera say Mure Zimbabwe, welcome to our channel, Zoom Confessions and Deep Secrets. Kana kariki kutanka kukuya paneno channel, please don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe, but don't forget to comment and share this video. Nasi Mure Zimbabwe, tawigirai nyaya ya former First Lady Amai Grace Mugabe. Avo vangavani tour yavakaita ku Liberation City, housing the Museum of African Liberation mu Harare. Ava vakabuda vachipromisa kuunza ma-artifacts ya late husband, former Robert, former president and national hero, Robert Gabriel Mugabe, Mure Zimbabwe. Amai Mugabe vakadescribe the Liberation City as an important place, Mure Zimbabwe, honor and celebrate my sons and daughters of the continent, Mure Zimbabwe. Vakabuda vachitara vachiti, I also think, in a way, it allows us to unveil the history of this continent ourselves, not to get it from other people who narrate it in a distorted way. I'm sure all these people who are being led by our chairman here at the Institute of African Knowledge, Professor Simbi Mubako, worked diligently to ensure that we put up the proper and right narrative about this continent. Vakabuda Amai Mugabe vachitara the future and current generations vachaona an opportunity to come to come and understand kuti continent yedu ya Africa yakabva kupi and uyezve yapapi zvakare nefuture yecontinent ya Africa. Vakabuda vachitara vachiti, you know a lot in terms of our history has been put out there, and as I said, distorted. But the children, if we don't correct the distorted history in this manner, they will not know exactly who they are, their identity, and who they represent. When we had the meeting, of course, with the people who are going to be running this place and ensuring that the construction is done in good time, we talked about a number of memorabilia that can be brought here. The institution of African Knowledge chairperson wa Professor Mbako wakabuda vachitaura vachiti visit yakaitwa naMai Mugabe inga iri very important uchinzi nekuda kwekuti it symbolized the visit of the first president of Zimbabwe, Comrade Robert Mugabe. Vakabuda vachitaura vachiti, as you know, he liberated this country. Unfortunately, he passed away before the museum concept was realized. Now that it is ongoing, we can only honor him by inviting his widow and his family here. And they are bringing with them the promise of his artifacts, which he used during the liberation struggle. And as you have heard, they have a significant number of them. Such artifacts must be preserved in a museum where the whole world can see them, rather than keeping them confined to your family home. Those were Vakabuda vachitaura. So Grace Mugabe vakabuda vachitaura vachiti iye nefamily yake they're going to sit down voita meeting voona kuti ndapi ma-artifacts aishandiswa naRobert Mugabe, ma-belongings aRobert Mugabe avanokwanisa kuunza to this museum Mure Zimbabwe. Toda kukundisai audio Grace Mugabe achitaura pamusoro penyaya iyi. Muhammad zvamuri kufunga pamusoro penyaya iyi mu-comment section.
Thank you very much for this honor to come and tour this place. And may I say, this is a very special way of honoring the illustrious sons and daughters of this continent for the contribution they made towards, the liberation of the continent. And also, I think, in a way, it gives us the opportunity to unveil, the history of this continent ourselves, not from other people who will actually narrate it in a distorted way. And I'm sure all these people, of course, being led by our chairman here, Professor Simbimbako, really are going to work diligently to ensure that we put up the proper and right narrative about this continent. And hopefully so the future generations and the future and the current generations will have an opportunity to come and understand where we came from and where we are now and where we're hoping to go in the future. A lot has been, in terms of our history, been put out there and, as I said, distorted. But the children then, if we don't correct the distorted history in this manner, they will not know exactly who they are, their belonging, and who they represent. And I want to say you have worked so diligently and you've done a great job in actually coming up with this great idea. And regarding the artifacts of my late husband, that's His Excellency Comrade Robert Gabriel Mugabe, I am a bit, very skeptical about what it is that I can bring, because him being the leader of, this nation, this great nation, and Pan-Africanist, there is a lot of memorabilia that can be actually availed to this museum. When we had the meeting, of course, with the people who are going to be running this place and ensuring that the construction is done in good time, we talked about, a number of, memorabilia that can be brought here. So it's us, as the family then to go and sit down and discuss. That's why you see me here with, the family members, beginning with Innocent Matibiri. He was in the police force, and he's the brother to my husband, my late husband. And of course, Leo, everybody knows Leo Mugabe is my late sister-in-law's son. And of course, Dakwa here, our son, is my husband's cousin. So we are here, we came here as a formidable team to see what is going on here, to see what others have actually availed, to the museum. And I understand that we are expected to bring a lot more, because President Mugabe played a very important role in shaping this country, and of course in participating in the liberation of this country, and also he did a lot for the continent and beyond. And so we are going to go back, sit down as a family, probably bring more, players, and then we look at it, what it is that's suitable to be brought here that belonged to the late president and of course the family. And I want to say once again, I feel honored, and I want to say also I'll feel honored as well to be part of it, because me and the team I have going back to put everything together, it means a lot for us, and we are grateful for this kind of honor and respect for the late President Robert Mugabe, and we are representing the family, and I want to say we are grateful for this moment. Thank you.